drives it into right center field, hit a ton. This baby is way back out of here.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Baby Baseball channel, where we talk baseball, and we're going to talk about the new GM for the Giants. But a quick congratulations to the rookies of the year. We have Yordan Alvarez and Pete Alonso. So congratulations to those guys. Had awesome seasons, and they are our rookies of the year. But we're going to talk today about the San Francisco Giants general manager, and it is going to be a young man. And when I say a young man, I mean a 32-year-old young man, younger than most of the Giants themselves. This kid is named Scott Harris. He's coming over from the Cubs. This guy was a Cubs fan growing up, even though he's from Redwood City, but his dad was from Chicago, taught him to be a Cubs fan. His mom was from the Bay Area, taught his brother to be a Giants fan. So a family divided, but now he has come to the right side after all these years and has joined the Giants. So nice job there. Scott Harris is coming over to be the general manager of the San Francisco Giants. And what do we know about this guy? Not too much, actually, but they did have a press conference where he sat side by side with Zaidi, and they answered questions, but that press conference wasn't broadcast. But we did get a lot of information from Henry Shulman, who was able to tweet out some of what was said. And here's some of his tweets. He says, Zaidi said, "I know there have been conversations how the relationship might work and how we'll divide responsibilities. I really view it as a partnership leading our baseball operations group." Harris on whether he sees the Giants turning into a winner like the Cubs did. One thing I'll say about my experience in Chicago is it can happen really fast. It certainly did for us going from 2014 to 2015, and I know it did in places where Farhan worked too. Harris also said, "My candid assessment from the last 12 months is Farhan did an excellent job cobbling depth and being opportunistic in difficult situations. He did excellent job trades they made. I don't understand that sentence. We were targeting several of the players they acquired, which was impressive to us from afar." Okay, throwing out some compliments. He said a lot of generic stuff. I don't know nothing, man. I don't know nothing about the guy, but he did interviews. He got the position. He's obviously educated. I mean, a smart guy, and hopefully they'll be working side by side. I don't really know what this means for the Giants, and we'll have to just find out. You know, Farhan is going to be the president of baseball operations. Harris is going to be the GM. They'll work together to put together a hopefully winning ball club very soon. They'll be making the moves. And really, I don't know if this changes a whole lot, other than now we got another guy to blame when things go wrong, another guy to compliment when things go right. We'll have to see. And we'll just have to see what happens in the offseason and what kind of moves they make. And we'll have to grow an opinion on this guy. He is replacing, obviously, Bobby Evans was the previous GM. Before that, it was Sabian. Sabian, by the way, will still be working in the front office, but he's not going to be the GM. It is going to be this guy. So I don't really know what else to say. But youngster, 32 years old, maybe, working side by side with Farhan, maybe this is a good thing. He's probably going to be more analytically driven, kind of like Farhan. I don't know if people are going to like that or not. All I care about at the end of the day is the W's. If you want to look at the computer and, try to assess players, values based on some statistics and some, when I say statistics, I mean some analytics, advanced statistics, that is, that's fine. That's great. I mean, you don't want to ignore it. To me, the computer doesn't lie. You're going to get some actual information, but don't ignore your eyeballs as well. Don't ignore, the fact that certain players are, more valuable to a team just because of who you don't want to just get rid of guys as soon as, the second the computer says they're not as valuable anymore, hit the road. I mean, we got to have some kind of a balance there. San Francisco Giants have a lot of history, a lot of great names, and we don't just throw our guys aside like nothing. At the same time, though, when you're, keeping on renewing contracts like, Tim Lincecum or whatever, there comes a point where it's time to move on from guys. So I understand that too. You just got to find the right balance, and hopefully these guys will do that. There are certain guys that we've been hanging on to for a long time, like the Brandon Belts, like the Brandon Crawfords, and it's getting close to time to start thinking about, who's going to replace them in the future. Sad deal, but that's baseball. So anyway, this is the new guy, like it or not. Tell me whether you like it or not. Put it down below in the comments. What do you think about this hire? What do you think of him working side by side with Farhan Zaidi? It sounds like it's going to be more of a partnership. At least that's what they're trying to express, than a kind of boss underling type thing. It's going to be more of, hey, we're working together, which sounds nice, but I don't know. who knows how things really operate at the front office. So all we care about is what happens down on the field. But the front office is the one that's going to make the decisions who's going to be playing there. So it's going to be interesting. Can't wait to talk about some of the moves, some of the signings and things like that that go down as the offseason progresses. And I can't wait for opening day. So y'all have a fantastic day. Hit that subscribe button today so we can talk more baseball, Giants, other teams, trades, rule changes, umpires. It's all going to be right here on the Hum Baby Baseball channel. So I'll talk to you next time. See ya! When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. Every time the chips are down, it's bye-bye, baby. History's in the making at Oracle Park.